Hi, it's Barbara Woolsey in Germany. So the election is finally tomorrow and people are getting very excited for an outcome. The media has been publishing a lot of different articles about the election today, really taking a look at some of the small differences that could still be made, from how the different swing states could go to looking at the different demographics and what those early polls seem to be indicating. So a lot of enthusiasm here, and what I found extremely interesting today was actually an ad for election coverage from a German TV channel, and what it says is, "How mixed up is America?" And I think this really sums up just what the attitude has been towards the election here in Germany. But Germany is also really starting to calm down, because the polls do seem to show that Hillary Clinton does have a lead, but we are in Germany where people are cautious, so not getting too excited yet, because we all know, especially after Brexit, that anything could still happen.
Urs Welterlin, Handelsblatt correspondent, currently in Rotorua, New Zealand. A victory by Donald Trump would have grave economic consequences, in particular for the two main branches of the economy here, tourism and dairy or milk products. Over the last few years, New Zealand has pumped all its energy into developing that market. 5 million cows live here, more than humans. According to analysts, any global instability resulting from a Trump victory would dampen exports of milk products to China. Only a few weeks ago, tourism has surpassed dairy as the main source of foreign income, thanks to hobbits and Lords of the Rings, of course. But what if global fear of recession results in a global fear of traveling? A hellish situation, not just for New Zealand.
Gerd Braune in Ottawa. Canadian media today focuses a lot on the FBI decision that Hillary Clinton will face no charges related to her emails, but the Canadian broadcaster CBC puts the spotlight on a different topic, the Senate and House race, and CBC writes, "Forget Clinton and Trump, it's Congress that matters most to some Canadians." And they quote an advisor to the American-Canadian Business Council who said, "I know everybody is obsessed with Trump-Clinton, but really let's also think about the Congress, because more than 400,000 people cross the border each day, and the value of goods and services is in the billions. Senate and House of Representatives will have an important say on these U.S.-Canadian cross-border topics. Canada can expect a lot of problems, whether it's Clinton or Trump."
Katharina here in London. The British newspapers are today full of articles about the newest twist in Clinton's email saga and the latest boost she received after the FBI dropped the investigation. Here are two headlines in The Guardian and The Times. The new development has been greeted by relief here by foreign currency strategists, by investors and many others.
Let's assume, just for the sake of it, that people in the Middle East would be allowed to vote in the upcoming US elections. YouGov, together with Arab News, tried to find out what the result would be. Almost half of potential voters would rather stay at home than give their vote either for Clinton or for Trump. There's only one problem for Hillary Clinton in the conservative Gulf countries. There it is rather difficult to imagine that the future president in the White House will be a woman.
This is Alexander Bush from Brazil. Now it's officially 90% of the Latin Americans wouldn't vote for Donald Trump. But on the other hand, it wouldn't be very different if it's Hillary or it's Trump. The foreign policy of the United States in the last years was more or less a neglect. It might change a lot for Central America, for the NAFTA, but South America is quite far away and is not so much touched from any change in the United States. Therefore, let's see how the opinions are tomorrow.